Are you disappointed that Jesse's a rat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Me
I
too.
mean, I get it a little bit. Like, oh, you poison Brock. He's not even related to you. I mean, I know his whole thing is like he's supposed to be real protective.
Well,
of
kids and like, I mean, he's with this girl, and so it's like,
but they broke up.
it's kind of like an adopted.
Get
Well,
over it.
only because of Walt.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
true.
I think he's putting all that together too. Is like, wait, you were saying all that shit to me like at that cook because you wanted me to break up with her because she'd be a problem for you.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
Like he masterminded that whole thing.
No, that's
And he's
true.
like, if my wife doesn't love me, you shouldn't be with somebody either.
No, that is true. Walt's such a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Let's also point out, and I'm getting off timelines mixed between El Camino and the second half of season 5. But let's also not forget that Jesse becoming a rat because he's upset because Walter poisoned Brock leads to Brock getting killed, or
Andrea.
Andrea getting killed.
Yeah.
That would have been dark, huh? Brock getting killed?
Yeah.
I was like, is that like a Better Call Saul thing? I missed something.
No, Andrea getting killed.
Yeah.
Which then just turns him to be turned into the foster system.
True.
More than likely. I don't think he has any other family.
Well, there
be
was
the
the
grand-
grandma, right? He might be
Yeah.
with the grandma now.
But still, now
Because otherwise, how does he know how to get the money to him? Or money. Well, at least the letter. I don't think he got money to
Oh,
him.
yeah, he does send a letter to Brock, right?
Yeah. At the end of El
Ultimately-
Camino.
Yeah.
ultimately Brock and Andrew could have had a better life if Jesse would have never been a rat. But
That-
Jesse became a rat.
Or-
and it
Andrea
just-
would have had a life.
yeah, had a life, which is
would've
better
died.
than what she has now, which is death.
Or if he stops
Dying
being
on
a
a front porch step.
if he stops being a bitch and he's like, hey man, I got $5 million. I'm out of the game.
Why didn't he just like
Let's
leave
be
town
together,
or
Andrea.
something?
Let's go to fucking Alaska.
like
like
on
he wants
he
to or
is
whatever.
a little bit of a pussy. Like, oh, I'm gonna rat on Walt, even though I've also done a lot of terrible things and I was involved in the game. But like, you know what? I'm gonna rat on him because he poisoned a kid. Which it's bad.
Well, I think
But-
it encourages it too. Like once he knows that, well, once he thinks that Walt's trying to kill him because he sees that like mean mug guy
Yeah.
there with his daughter at the square or whatever
Yeah.
when he goes to meet him. So
But he had already planned on ratting by then too. Because remember he had the wire, right?
true.
Yeah. So when does he go?
Yeah.
Because he does. Yeah, he starts dumping gas on the house.
I guess
Whatever.
it's the whole yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
But-
I fucked that up. Yeah.
Honestly, do you think like let's say he doesn't rat when like Hank finds him, and he goes to like just jail instead? Because Hank probably would have just taken him to like prison. He'd been like, oh, I'm gonna charge you for fucking dumping gas. in the
Conspiracy
house."
to arson.
Yeah, something like that.
Something. That might be a
And-
thing, right? I don't know.
I think we're all guilty of that.
At least a little bit. But
Yeah, if you're in my backyard from 2013 to 16, you're guilty of conspiracy to arson.
especially you. But, yeah, like do you think like Walter would have had Jesse killed in jail
Yeah.
because he would have been scared of Jesse like ratting? Do you
I think at that point Jesse's like, well, I can't do anything because if I'm in jail, yeah, I'll get killed. Like he already killed
Yeah.
those fucking. I mean, Hank even mentions that in the car. He's like, you know how people do in the
'Cause his-
prison system.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder where he just should have been like, he did poison. You know what? I'm just gonna get out of this fucking town. This guy Walter, he's a fucking asshole. Let's just get away from him.
You got
I
more than
5
enough
mil.
money. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking see if Andrea wants to come, and if she doesn't, all right, I'm heading out, going to Alaska, become a fucking carpenter or whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
But
I would like to see a movie called like Jesse.
just
And it can be the most boring thing ever. I just want to see what Jesse's doing like in his 50s.
I'm curious. Yeah, honestly,
You know, like just what's going on? What's
Yeah.
up?
See how he's doing in Alaska. That's where he goes, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it can be boring. You can just have some like Alaskan girl he's with and
Just turn it into a sitcom in Alaska.
not even that. Like it's like supposed to be a sitcom but it's not
It's just
funny at
boring.
all. Yeah. He's like, "Oh man, you put my socks on the wrong side of the drawer."
Oh,